that game. And then we made a couple of little adjustments, mostly defensively, coming in really just to stay out of foul trouble. We were just trying to chip away at the lead in the third quarter. And for it to roll out like that, I mean, we always talk about good to great teams and great to championship teams, they extend the lead late. And so not to be playing a 1-point, 2-point, 3-point game late was a real testament to these kids up here and really the special playmaking of all of them, and in particular the JC in the second half that allowed us to do that because Timothy was really, really good. And all the state championships that we played, which is 6, that's the best opponent I think we've been against. And so to come out on top against them is pretty special.
Okay. What you told your team was, I dug super deep into my coaching box and I said, quit turning it over. It didn't really work. No, we just said, hey, look, be patient. We know where they're coming from. It's all about alignment initially, and then it's about strength with the basketball. You even saw with JC late, she got tired, tried to get the ball out of her hands a little too early, and you just have to be strong, step through the traps, and when you do that, you're playing 2-on-1, 3-on-2 in the back end of things, and you're able to finish some easy opportunities, and so you're strong initially, and it allows you a nice, smooth finish.
Coach, what did you do so well defensively in the fourth quarter? You held the 4 points and 1 of 20 shooting from the field.
In the fourth?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. It's just some of that, probably some of that is just the moment. You've been leading the whole game. We've done it before. You've been leading the whole game. I remember us doing it to Amarillo in 2019, and they took away an 8-point lead right at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, it's hard to steady that and make it a little erratic. So I don't want to take anything away from our kids, but some of it was probably just kind of the pressure of the moment. And then really our kids just being in gaps and being super long and doing everything they could not to foul and forcing some of those decision makings, because once you see that lead kind of start to grow, then you start thinking, I got to get it all back right now, and so it probably affects shot selection a little bit. But certainly our kids were flying around.
JC, you started off really good, you got in foul trouble. What were you thinking when you put that third foul?
I mean, I knew that I was going to have to get a little break. I mean, I knew that, I didn't want it to affect my team, and I didn't want my team to start following that same rhythm. So I kind of just knew that I was going to have to head off the court and then come back and completely flip around the energy. But I think that at first I was really, stressed out about it, but I just had to focus on the game and focus on defense and just getting my teammates good looks.
Did halftime kind of help you regroup and get going into the second half?
A little bit. I mean, a little bit. It gave me a little bit more stress just seeing that it was already halftime and we were still down. And then a little bit, I just had a second to breathe and just think to myself, just be like, okay, just go out and hoop. I mean, if you leave it all on the court, then you really should not walk out with an L.
Jason, 2 years, 2 titles. What was special about this game and this season as a whole?
I mean, this game honestly meant so much to me, especially just playing my last game with Key. I mean, she means so much to me. Azaya means so much to me. Judy has shown me so much to me, so much to me. And I think just playing with everybody I'm playing with, and then Coach Reedy, the amazing head coach of our team, I think it just factors into how much this game really meant to me. And I just wanted to not only get the ring for my team, but get it for me, and then get it to show that God deserves all the glory at the end of the day.
Just talk about JC's second half. She had 18 points, kind of took over there in the second half.
Yeah, again, kind of, I think she was going to get going early. She had some good looks early in the first half, but it just, obviously the foul trouble affected her. And once things started opening up for, it's funny because she's been taking these deep threes all year, and I've been going, oh my gosh, terrible shot, bad shot, and and she always loves that. And then today she took one, and it was like, keep doing it because it's gonna go. And obviously you need big time players in big time situations to take over in big time moments, and certainly she did that. And so you started seeing that. And of course, with JC, what's special is she has, it's another double-double. She had 12 rebounds. Sure, she turned it over a little bit, but she had to, handle the ball 90 feet the whole time. And so to see her poise, her competitive spirit, and really just, even sometimes, technical finishing. She had a couple of little fadeaways and finishes around the rim. And so, no, it was absolutely special. You can sit there and say what you want about coaches or whatever, but really, you have to have really special players in these situations. And certainly each one of these kids is, and obviously JCLB is.
Coach, you had 2 that won last year.
Right.
Now you had a third one. You had 18 points tonight. I think she had 18.
She had 16, yeah. Yeah, no, is this my opportunity to talk about Isaiah? Yeah, so Isaiah is, super special. We knew that this would be a person that, if she got her feet wet and started to really fill out what we were doing. The deal is she's an incredible volleyball player. She's a Division I type volleyball player, and so she didn't get to us until November. And when she got to us, I was like, is this really her as a basketball player? This is bad. And then over the course of time, she kind of came around. And you saw her confidence grow, and really probably the game that really separated her was first at Hebron, and we'd played without JC, and we had them down 34-29 going into the fourth. And then, of course, at DeSoto, shot pretty poorly most of the game, and then had huge shots at the end of the game that really bring us back. And that win put us in a different direction. And her length, her defensive abilities, the things that you can do with her on both sides of the court. And then on top of that, one of the most respectful kids that I've come to know, and so really pleasure to get to know her and obviously have her on our team. She's done a great job.
Coach, y'all had a 4-game skid in November, now turning around and win the state championship. What happened? What did y'all say in that moment?
I mean, I wasn't saying anything correct throughout November. And so really what it was is we were kind of, we had some opportunities, but we weren't really clicking. And then once we went to 7 and 6, it was, okay, well, here's what we are going to do. We're going to trim a little fat. We're going to play a little bit more direct, put people in situations that are compromising for the defense a little earlier. And even then, there was some growing pains where we weren't playing particularly well, but we were figuring something out. And then, like I said, end of November, beginning of December, and obviously the Sandra Meadows tournament, with the exception of one game, we started feeling our rhythm a little bit. And so it wasn't so much of saying something, it was just looking at us and recognizing us for what we were and not what we wanted to be. And starting there.
It's Roseby. So back to back, how's that feel? Senior year.
Really all I can say is like what a ride to end my senior year with a W, with a state championship. It's just a really good feeling, and I'm glad to do it with my teammates.
Coach, how important has playoff Judy been in these two championships?
I mean, no, I'm dead serious. It started her sophomore year. It's not just a new thing. Sophomore year, she played really, really well in the playoffs. We got beat in the regional final, but she had played really well. Last year had some really good minutes. No, she's been pivotal. In fact, wish we could have everybody up here, but, what sets teams apart is obviously you've got to have a couple of kids that can really, really go, and we've got a couple. And then obviously your role players doing role things. I mean, Judy gets 8 rebounds, only 4 points, but she contests a number of shots, and those types of things, the things that she does selflessly, defensively, in the locker room, it's been absolutely pivotal. And for her to probably play her last 4 games of being 4 of her best games ever at Liberty High School, and that's the regional tournament and the state tournament, it's just a testament to her character, her unselfishness, and her willing to do little things. We're probably not as nasty as we used to be, but if we got a nasty kid, it's Judy.
All right, JC, you've become somewhat of a role model. Like, obviously, we saw some little girls that are coming up to you, taking a picture with you. You've got dozens of offers, and yet you're still so young. What's that feeling like? And you still have such a great future ahead of you. What does that responsibility entail for you?
It just kind of means that like someone's always watching, and I just always have to put on like my best show, the best reputation I can. And then I think I'm just learning as I go, to be honest. I mean, I'm trying to be a person that I would look up to as well, just because I'm so young and I know that I have so much time left, hopefully. But I think that the thing is, I just want to, if I could look up to myself, then I think other people around me would look up to me as well. And I think that's the most important thing.
Final question, or in the back?
What does it mean to be the first team, not just in school history, but in district history, that ever win a back-to-back state title in any sport?
Why don't one of y'all take it? Go ahead, Judy.
Just like going back to back, I feel like it's just because we're studying this program history. I don't know. I feel like it was just kind of the expectation from the start. Like last year we came in thinking, oh, we're gonna get like a ring. Our group chat name was Ring Getters. This year it's Ring Us. I don't know. It was just always like we were always working hard to make sure that we would be able to achieve this accomplishment. And I feel like it's great that we've been able to put that or to get there, especially for our coach and just for our entire team.
And then in the back.
Pretty much the question. If you think about what this team and this group has meant to you guys this year as players, what
You want to go down the line?
From over there. Oh, I gotta think about that.
I feel like, honestly, I think after the DeSoto win was probably like our best, or my personal like favorite memory. It was like we had been like on a sort of like losing streak really, and just to come back and get that win, it was just like it was really pivotal, and like it changed like our energy as a team, and like we were a lot more focused after that onto eventually getting a state title. So.
What is that?
My favorite memory would probably be the Utah tournament. Like, I think it was like one of the like newest tournaments to me, coming in, new, like playing. I think it was really good.
Loki.
There's so many great memories of this team. I couldn't pick one, but just like our team loves each other and we cherish every moment with each other. Our parents love each other, and I feel like that had a big part on how we got this state championship.
I think my favorite memory was probably, I don't want to say the Utah trip, but probably the Utah trip or some of our preseason chances, like some of our preseason games and tournaments that we had like in November and stuff, just because I think it gave us the chance just to be a team and just kind of work out some kinks in like some live games, and it was really fun, and it just showed how much we really loved each other.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys.